You don't want me to share with the public.
Put parliamentarians and ministers in Jamaica higher than any other country in the Caribbean
region.
You're trying
to stop me from sharing.
No, I'm not.
They say choose Jamaica, but it's clear they've been choosing themselves for nearly a decade.
Where they come from, send me back, send me back. Every evil arrow, anywhere he come from.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl and Isabella Rose. And in this one, government drops bombshell offers to public sector workers. Same rejected. As well as the health ministry given end of month deadline to call for payments owed to workers. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Bangarang another one, yeah. Please to like and share out the videos. Also, ABR family and viewers, please to continue supporting the Martha's Couponing Foundation. It's a charity foundation that sends barrel back to Jamaica to assist with back to school for those who are in need. Like and share out their videos. Please to subscribe to the channel. Get them to 1,000 subscribers. Please and thanks. The link will be in the description as well as in the comment section. Kicking off this first segment, the public sector workers are angry with the government due to the fact of negotiation into a 4-year contract of salaries, and offered was made by the public sector workers demanding to get 15% in the first year and 10% in the second year. And what the government has offered to them caused big turmoil, a big rejection from the public sector workers. And I would love for you to listen to this from the RJR groups. I want you to listen to the audio here and let us continue.
Wage talks between the Minister of Finance and the island's trade unions representing public sector workers have started on a sour note. This after the Finance Minister submitted its counter-offer to the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions last Thursday. The JCTU submitted its 2025-27 fringe and wage benefits claim to the government last November, seeking an increase of 15% in year 1 and 10% in year 2. But the Minister of Finance in its counter-offer submitted to the Confederation last week requested a 4-year contract. The Finance Ministry has reportedly offered an increase of 0% in year 1, 2.5% in year 2, 2.5% in year 3, as well as 2.5% in year 4, a total 7.5% increase over 4 years. President of the JCTU, St. Patrice Ennis, told Radio Jamaica News that the offer was strongly rejected by the unions in a letter sent on Friday to Finance Minister Fayval Williams. He says his members are unhappy and the Confederation has requested an urgent meeting with the Finance Minister. Wage negotiations between parties were scheduled to begin in March, but the government had requested a delay in the talk.
And so due to the fact that I want this to reach even the grassroots people, let me tell you what public sector workers are. These are the individuals employed by government at state or local level. And they provide services to the public and are often involved in areas like education. So we are talking about teachers, so healthcare, we are talking about nurses and other auxiliary staff. Public safety, we are talking about police officers, and infrastructure, we are talking about construction workers, and you name it. So just for you to get a better understanding. And only hear for yourself right there, so that they are offering 0% in the first year. Can you imagine this government took 300 and 200% increase for themselves and them cronies, and they are offering the public sector workers 0%, but they constantly go back to wage freeze back in PNP time, and the public sector could afford to accept that wage freeze back in that time. But can the people really afford to take a 0% increase when this greedy government took 300% increase? No growth, no productivity in the country, stagnation, cost of living is very high, right? Houses on the market unaffordable. but they want to come and offer 0%. What can go so?
100% pay raise for MPs.
The truth is you get the quality of governance that you elect. And every government is afraid to touch it because if you touch it, people say you don't deserve it. Why we should pay you more and the country not running well? The country not running well because of that very reason.
Public work has been waiting years for theirs.
I mean, we've done our homework. So I don't know that these salaries...
You don't want me to share with the public.
Put parliamentarians and ministers in Jamaica higher than any other country in the Caribbean
region.
You're trying to
stop me from sharing.
No, I'm not.
They say choose Jamaica, but it's clear they've been choosing themselves for nearly a decade. The PNP believes in a fair deal for our public sector workers. We choose you.
And just to place some emphasis on the ear, Anju only said when they get the quality of work based on the pay that they were receiving. And so they have increased their pay to 200 and 300% increase. Una see no better in the cabinet where him lead. Una see no better in him when he's under investigation for illicit enrichment. Una see no better in him when he cannot be certified and pushing himself forward to run in another general election when he should have recruited himself. Una see no better out of them more than corruption, scandal after scandal. So should we take it that our children are failing because the teachers are not getting, livable wages, hence they are not producing the quality of work? Should we say that because he said that? No. The hard-working men and women out there on the field are doing their endeavor best. But the sectors have run down and millions and billions unaccounted for. And so with lack of resources, we even seen a doctor calling for MRI machines and CT scans machines all over the hospitals in Jamaica. But we have a Minister of Health boasting and talking about, under his leadership, the radiology aspect of our health system has improved. Great strides. What can go so? Now in this segment, the Ministry of Health has been given this month-end deadline to cough up monies owed to the health sector workers, and this comes in an immediate release from Jamaica Civil Service Association. So the JCSA urges Ministry of Health to settle arrears or risk disruption, and this is dated Tuesday, June 17, 2025. The Jamaica Civil Service Association is issuing a formal notice to the Ministry of Health and Wellness that continued delays in outstanding payments owed to our members will not be tolerated beyond the month of June 2025 as stated in our agreement. We have been reliably informed by the Ministry of Finance and Public Service that the necessary funds have already been disbursed to the Ministry of Health. As such, there is no justifiable reason for the continued delay in payments that are rightfully due to our hard-working public servants. The JCSA wishes to make it abundantly clear that nothing less than full payment in the month of June will be accepted. Any further delay or excuse will be seen as breach of good faith and a clear act of disrespect toward the workers who continue to serve under challenging conditions. If the outstanding payments are not made within the stated period, the JCSA will be left with no choice but to take the necessary steps to protect the interests of our members, and normalcy across the public health sector cannot be guaranteed. We urge the Ministry of Health and Wellness to act with swiftly and responsibly to avert disruption and demonstrate respect for the public servants who continue to carry the burden of the nation's healthcare system. My God. When you hear it there, so from the Jamaica Civil Service Association, them want everything by now and month end. If not, disruptions across the health sector. And I must take this time to send out my heartiest condolences to Claudette, who lost her daughter at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital. Circumstances around the death, unfortunate that, it's a maternal death because she has not passed, 2 years since she had her baby. And it's such a tragedy to know that she has lost her mother and to come now and lose her daughter. But we send up prayers for Claudette from the Partner Jaw TV. ABR family and viewers, want to drop in the comments in the comment section what says you all about everything that was outlined in this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Get this video to at least 10,000 likes. What a travesty on our public sector workers. 0% increase from this government. This uncaring, wicked government. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.
Where they come from, send it back, send it back. Every evil arrow, anywhere he come from, send it back. If a China, if a Jamaica, if a Haiti, where he come from, we send it back. Turn, reverse the curse, reverse the curse, reverse the order, reverse the curse, reverse the order. Somebody said, reverse the curse, yeah, reverse the order. Somebody reverse the curse. Reverse the order over Jamaica. Reverse the curse, mighty God. Reverse the order. If a king's house, if a God the host, if a the prime minister,